Are millennials buying farms and land? Hi, my name is Sarah. I am an equestrian, a farm owner, and a real estate agent specializing in farms. And before you come for my neck, I am also a 90s baby. So I recognize that there are a lot of millennials and younger folks interested in buying land and farms, and everything's very expensive right now. And I know that's really frustrating. I myself am irritated every single day that the people before me bought my farm for 6 blueberries in the 90s, and now it is astronomically more expensive than that. And if I had been ready a year or two earlier, I probably would have saved a couple $100,000 on the property just because we had crazy appreciation during COVID. And that's frustrating. And I think it's okay to voice that. That being said, I do help people buy and sell farms, and I've seen an increase in millennials and even Gen Z interested in buying land and farms, and I think some of this has to do with some major changes we've seen over the past couple of years. There's an increased interest in homesteading and sustainability, but you also have the rise in work from home situations. A lot of people never went back to full-time in the office after COVID, and high-speed internet, Wi-Fi is much more accessible now than it was even a few years ago. So I think because of that, you're seeing people who maybe always wanted to be able to live in a more rural area or have more land, they have a lot more flexibility. We are also seeing more multi-generational living situations. I'm actually a little bit early to a showing right now, and that's exactly what they're looking for, something where they can pool resources as a family to get exactly what they want, but also they can build a home for their parents to be able to age in place. I know things are really tough right now in a lot of different ways, and I want to express, because I know there's a lot of distrust for real estate agents, and truthfully, I understand where it comes from. This is the biggest financial transaction you're ever going to make in your life for most people, and I don't necessarily feel that everyone always is respectful of that. It's something that weighs really heavily on me when I'm working with a client, and ultimately, I don't get a vote. So if I'm working for a seller, I am bound by my agreement with that seller to secure the best terms for them. But ultimately, pricing is their decision. I can advise, but pricing is their decision. And if we're working in a neighborhood where things are going in a weekend with multiple offers, the demand in that area drives the price up. Conversely, when I'm working with a buyer, my job is to secure them the property that they'd like and ideally get them the best terms. We're seeing a more level market now where we're able to negotiate a bit more in most areas because things are taking a bit longer to sell, but there are still some neighborhoods that are going gangbusters, and we have to be mindful that they're going to be competing against multiple offers and they have to decide where their threshold is. But if we're